Hi there, Melissa from this YouTube channel, Going Our Own Pace, and Melissa N. Reynolds. I'm the founder of melissaversifiedmarja.com, and I have lived with chronic symptoms for a very long time, and I've been sharing my journey here on this channel, and its mission is simple. I share anything I learn in my journey in case it helps you in yours. And at the moment, I'm really on a rest kick. I've been working on updating my rest yoga toolkit, and I've been really thinking about how you make it practical and what is the point. Yeah, we all want to rest, but why would we prioritize it, right? We're all busy, we're all exhausted. Like, why would we add another thing to our day? And look, I think it's important. I think it is so important. And I will tell you that I don't think I would have improved from moderate to severe to mild symptoms without learning to rest. And there's a lot of reasons for that. And I could talk about it all day, and I've written all about it in my books. But the most important things come down to how I use it in my symptom management plans. So in this series, I want to share about the key ways that we use those tools in our symptom management plans. So we're going to break it down one at a time. Let's dive. So in no particular order, number one, the first one we're going to talk about is using our rest tools in our pain management plan. I just think it's super important. I highly encourage you to have a written down pain management plan, because having a written down plan means that we know what to do. Because I don't know about you, but I used to sink into a flare and I wouldn't even recognize I was there until it was really late in the game. And I used to really think through a lot of these things because I love to make patterns and figure things out, and it has been absolutely worthwhile exploring what's happening with my symptoms. So I highly recommend symptom tracking, even a very simple form. Like, you can do it in the simplest form possible, but exploring what's happening with your symptoms, what is going on, what is making it worse, because I guarantee you'll find some good patterns. But then putting that learning into your pain management plan so you can start to be proactive. Because I was talking with my old physiotherapist. So I saw a physiotherapist for many years until I started seeing the chiropractor. And she knew a lot about the nervous system, and she knew a lot about my body because she's been treating me a long time. And I said, at what point do you think the nervous system is getting involved? Like, out of 10, where is your nervous system starting to get involved and really push the train forward? And she said 5 or 6. And I went, oh. So most of the time what I was doing is running behind the pain like I was watching a runaway train. I was not getting there early enough. And so I came up with the if this, then that pain management plan. So the management comes back here. So yes, it's good to have a proactive kind of system that you're doing regularly, all those things that we know that help us, working as best we can on sleep, trying to eat as healthy as possible, getting some natural sunlight, blah, 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 all of it. But what do you do when your pain hits 3 or 4 out of 10? Having a proactive plan has made a big difference to me, like a really big difference. Like, now the time that I get up to the higher levels is so less than before, and it's a lot of factors obviously, but it helps to be proactive. And so 3 out of 10 is where I'm already doing those things, stretching, putting on the unmedicated pain sprays. 4 out of 10 paracetamol, 5 ibuprofen, 6 muscle relaxants. But where do those rest tools fit in? They fit in all the way along for me, to be honest. But I have breathing practices that I'm using to help me with the pain. So wherever you are along the time, just continually using pain practices. When the pain is getting up there, I tend to do candle breath quite a lot. It really helps pull that nervous system response down and get that parasympathetic nervous system in. And they're working together, right? So for example, a lot of my pain is in my shoulders. And the more your shoulders are hurting and in pain, the more they're going to tense up and feel like they're in pain. So the more you can release them, the better. So good breathing practices where you're thinking of the big inhale and then exhale, release, can be really helpful, especially when you're, around the 3 or 4 out of 10. Then you want to start thinking, okay, what do we want to do? So you could do a body scan meditation. You could do anything really. If your tension lives in a certain part of your body, maybe your back, you might want to think about a restorative yoga pose like supported child's pose, and you could combine that with breathing or another meditation practice, and that can be really helpful in easing the tension. But what I tend to do, especially when I'm getting up there, 5, 6, 7 out of 10, is I get my yoga nidra done. So I take my medicine, do all of the things on the pain management plan, and then I get that yoga nidra. That's my full stop rest break on the bed in the dark with the eye pillow on, electric heating pad, legs up on the cushions, fully relaxed. And I do it for as long as humanly possible once we're getting up to those levels. And I think they're really important, because what are you going to do once you've taken the pain medication and you've done all the stretching and you've done this, that, and the other thing, right? Like, you need something to do that's directing your mind in a good way and helping your body to relax and release that tension. So that's been really important for me. And you can see that it's multi benefit there. The research does show that, particularly like yoga nidra, they do help reduce the muscle tension and pain. They do help all of those things. They do help definitely energy for me, and they become locked in a battle. Like, once your pain is going high, then of course your fatigue's going high. And once those things are high, it's going to be really hard to sleep. And the nervous system starts to get involved as well. So you want to keep all of these things, simmering them down as much as you can. So it's about putting them all together. I do have a video, an old video that people still watch and like, and it upsets me because it's how to survive through a flare med-free, and I'm not proud of it, but like, it's about using every tool in your arsenal. And when you're getting those high levels of pain and you're getting bad headaches and you're just exhausted and miserable, then you use every tool in your arsenal. And so you can, do the stretching, take the medication, do the yoga nidra, all the tools. And so that's what I'm talking about in the Rest Yoga Toolkit, which I am upgrading at the moment. It's about learning those tools and then using those tools in the way that is actually helpful to us, right? Like, it's not just about increasing functionality for me, it's about increasing quality of life and decreasing symptoms. And that's what I've done in these last 10 plus years. And I won't give it up for anything. So if you want to try one of those rest tools, I've got a free yoga nidra meditation down below. You can click the link and download it. It's yours for free. Try it, please. Don't just download it, try it. And don't just try it once, try it lots of times and tell me how it makes you feel. But if you would like the whole Rest Yoga Toolkit, you can join us as well. There's a link below there. But I hope you've learned something here. Let me know, do you have any questions? Do you include any of the rest tools in your pain management toolkit? Let us know in the comments below, and I'll talk to you again soon.